Good morning and welcome to my word for the day. I'm Lee Watson. I'm a small business advisor. I'm an adventurer. I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm a guy who likes really good words, and I hope you do too. So today I thought that I would talk just a little bit about some random thoughts that I had. I was thinking about things this morning and decided to just tell you a little bit about it. I hope you have a wonderful day, as always. So, when I was thinking about random thoughts today, I was thinking about things like time. Uh, how do we use our time? Do we waste some time? I certainly waste my fair share of time, but I'm going to chalk that up for or to um, recreation time, the low pressure, the daydreaming kind of stuff that we do. For the most part, I am aware of my attitude. I'm aware of my presence, but we don't think all the time. We think much of the time, hopefully. I know that if we get into habits that are like if our work, for example, is mechanical in nature, it's this we do the same thing over and over again. It's easy to just get lost in that routine and become less thinking, more just automatic. Robots can do some of that stuff, but people have more. I want to say people have much more uh, possibility and much more hope that we can be special. I mean, robots these days and artificial intelligence specifically is replacing some things, and uh, I like to think that humans are not completely replaceable. I'm sure they're not. There are things about us that are just special. So, okay, I had da, 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 da. I lost the window here. Well, habits. I have a morning routine. I don't know if you do. I have an evening routine too. And then in the middle, I have all the things that I do. The routines, the habits that we make, that we consciously make and we do as part of our day. For example, when I wake up with a sense of gratitude. I thank God. I'm thankful for my wife and so many other things. I wake up, I read, I pray, I take a shower in the morning, and at the end of my shower, I go full cold and I think about all the things I'm grateful for at that moment. And at least I capture, I don't know, 15, 20 of them. Then I go on with my day, and I have exercise time. I have time for preparing for the day, and I do some similar things at the end of the day. I pray and I think about what might happen the next day and all that kind of stuff. These are habits that I have developed over time, and I'm sure that you have habits that you develop over time. And some of these are good. Some of these are maybe not quite as good. But if if we realize, or if we're mindful about the finite nature of time, hopefully we'll use it a little bit better. Like I said, I waste as much time as anybody, and but I am consciously aware that I don't know how much time I have on this earth as a human, and I really do want to make the best of it. And making the best of it means helping as many people as I can, being a great servant, so that at the end of my time here as a human, I can hear something like, well done, good and faithful servant. I want to serve people. So, one of the things that I am is a business advisor. And as a business advisor, I do things like free calls just to talk to people about whatever's on their mind. And some people want to talk about business stuff, and sometimes it goes over the 15 minutes, and that's okay. This is not a sales call. This is not something I charge for. This is a free call just to talk about your business or your life, whatever it may be. And I welcome you to do that. I'm inviting you to go to businessbeyondnumbers.com/contact and click on a time and day that you'd like to have a little chat. It can be literally about anything you want to talk about. I am not an expert in everything, so hopefully you'll pick on something that I know something about. My background is in real estate and technology, and I have an MBA from Purdue. So I have lots of experience in small business. I've been self-employed my entire life, my entire adult life. And I'm happy to share. Now, I am going to help you to avoid some challenges and pitfalls that I have not avoided, but we all do learn from our mistakes. So I'm not going to help you avoid all of the mistakes. Sometimes we need to make some mistakes. And so I don't want to deprive you of that. Okay, well, it's a beautiful day today, and I intend to make the very best of it. I have some things on my list that I really want to get done. Are you familiar with this notion of eating frogs? The idea is we have things that we have to do during the day. There's some things that are unavoidable that we have to do. And the idea of eating the frogs simply means taking on the most difficult problems first, getting them out of the way, and then it's done. And then we can move on to other, maybe more fun things. So I have some frogs today that I need to take care of. And that's just the nature of life. There's some things that we have to do. These are business things that I have to do. And I'm sure that once this show is over and I get on with my day, I'll be able to knock them out and do a good job with it. That's my commitment to me, is to get those things done. Okay, if you want to talk about any of this kind of stuff, book a call. Book a call. I'm happy to talk to you about it. Okay, well, I want to remind you, as always, to do something nice for somebody else today. And if you have the resources to do something really nice for a whole bunch of people, please do that. I know people who do that, and it's wonderful to see how they do so much good in the world for other people. That's a good thing. It's a really good thing. So let's be the light today. Let's be that source of peace and hope and love and strength and kindness and gratitude and all these things that make life worth living. Now, I acknowledge some of the things going on in the world right now. This is a challenging and difficult world. I am super fortunate that I happen to live in the Midwest, just outside of Chicago. But natural disasters around the world are happening. Unrest, war, hunger, all those things are happening. And so if you happen to be in a position to help somebody somehow, and it can be very simple. For some people, it's just they need a smile. They need to know that somebody cares. They need a little bit of hope in their world. So if you can provide some of that, that's a great thing. It really can be a tough and challenging world. And so anybody who is willing to step up a little bit and be a light, be kind, be helpful, that does really make a difference. And the more people we can get to really step up and be part of the solution, the better the world will get. Okay, that's all I had to say for today. I do wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.